There are well over a dozen different tie knots, including the diagonal, the Shelby, also known as the Pratt, and the Onassis, just to name a few. Today, we're going to start with one that every man should know, the Windsor, also known as the full Windsor or the double Windsor. Neck adornments have been worn since ancient times to signify title, wealth, or even just to sop up sweat. But modern, mostly decorative neckwear dates from King Louis XIV of France, who first popularized the tie's predecessor, the cravat, after spotting the bow tie-like embellishment on 17th century Croatian soldiers. By the 1950s, it was said that a man wasn't fully dressed until he had put on his tie. Start with the wide end of your necktie extending about 12 inches below the narrow end. This can vary depending on the length and thickness of your particular tie. Then cross the wide end over the narrow end. Bring the wide end up through the loop between the collar and your tie. Then bring the wide end back down. Pull the wide end underneath the narrow end and to the other side. Bring the wide end up through the loop between the collar and your tie. Now the wide end is inside out. Bring the wide end across the front of your knot. Then pull the wide end up through the loop again. Bring the wide end down through the knot in front. And, using both hands, tighten the knot carefully and draw it up to the collar. Well, there you go. It's that simple. Practice it a few times and wear it with confidence. If you don't own a tie, go get one now. If you own one and you never wear it, you should. There's nothing sexier than a man that knows how and when to wear a tie. You're watching Bikini How. For other great tips, tricks, and sexy content, subscribe to our YouTube channel below or visit bikinihow.com, where learning is sexy.